Hey, good morning. I'm exhausted. So, I started yesterday. I think I just dropped something. We'll ignore all that. So, yesterday, I was talking to, my sister. What am I talking about? I started talking yesterday about this, but then I had a lot going on. I broke it. We'll get into it later. But so, I was asked about my weight loss journey because if you go back and watch some of my stuff from a few years ago, I was definitely a lot bigger, and I look a lot more like I did back in high school. A lot of people, whenever they see me, they think I'm like 20 something, and they're like, "Man, you look just like you haven't aged a day," or whatever. I definitely have, but so I guess first, how did I get so big would be the thing, because like getting thin wasn't really much of a struggle. How I got so big was like, so I was a mailman for a while, and I had fast food like every day. I would get up, I wouldn't have breakfast, I'd have brunch, lunch, I'd go to Taco Bell and I'd eat. This is for like 8 years. Well, 6 to 8 years, somewhere in there. My routine turned into, I just don't have any time. You know, I'm getting up super early like I am now, but I was getting up super early. I'd go to Taco Bell for my first meal of the day, and then my second meal of the day would usually be like Zaxby's or some other fast food. I don't even really remember. Zaxby's was definitely one I'd go to a lot though. And so all I was doing was eating fast food, and then I'd have coffee in the morning. I'd have a NOS. Actually, I wouldn't even have coffee now I'm thinking about it. I'd have coffee. I'd have coffee, then I'd have a NOS, and I'd have a Mountain Dew, and then I would get home and I'd have maybe a glass of water, but then I'd just drink beer, and I'd just drink, and that's it. Like, so I would just, and then repeat for 6 years. So it was just fast food in the morning, fast food in the evening, sodas, energy drinks, and alcohol. Beer specifically, not because like there's less calories and stuff, I think, in something like liquor. But so that's a lot. So I put on a lot of weight over the course of a few years. I think I was about 280 when I last weighed myself. I might have that video of when I weighed myself, and that was really a moment of realization, because I didn't like how big I was. I didn't like being able to rest my arm on my stomach, and I hated the way I looked. And I'd always told myself I wasn't going to look like that. And then actually seeing the number, because I've always been underweight. I need to put more weight on, don't get me wrong. I've always been underweight throughout high school, all the way up till I was about 23, 24. I only weighed 119 pounds or so, 120 pounds, which is too thin. It's too thin, because that's also no muscle. There's no muscle. I need more muscle. I don't really have much muscle. And so, I hit like 280 or something, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I gotta make some changes. And some other things happened in my life. It's part of my testimony, even, of just like kind of coming back to the Lord and realizing, enacting self-control. That's one of the fruits of the Spirit. And so I just changed my diet. I started eating steak and eggs. Well, first, I guess the transitioning period, right? How I moved from that lifestyle into the next lifestyle was that I cut out everything. I was smoking cigarettes and drinking, and so I just cut everything out for about 10 days. All I did was eat white rice and drink water for about 10 days. I had no coffee, no energy drinks, no sodas, no cigarettes. I just white rice and water. And then after 10 days, I gave myself coffee again, and then went back to and then changed my diet to where I pretty much just ate steak and eggs. I'd have steak and eggs for breakfast, steak and eggs for dinner. I needed to I found myself being less hungry, and then now here I am, just kind of eating what I can when I can. I'd like to get back to eating just steak and eggs, but I've lost all this weight and everything. I need to bulk up more than anything now. Yeah, I think that's the weight loss journey. The long and short of it is just change my diet, stop drinking, and then God is good. And now I just need to get a little bit stronger. This job's helping me get stronger. I lift up so much. About 700, somewhere between 500 and 700. I think 2 days ago it was 470. So we'll say that's like my low end, right? So we'll say between 400 and 700. And that's a lot of reps. It's not like the most heavy thing, but it's a lot of reps.